All right, I don't have somebody to hold the camera for me, so you're going to see snippets of before and after on the work. But this is the tree trimming saw with the extension pole installed in the middle. Now, everything I can tell about these things is that if you have more than one of these, you can kind of like scavenge the extension pole out of the other kit and put it on there and then have this thing get super tall. But what I notice is a lot more fatigue when it's on the end of the pole because of the balance and the weight difference. I'm getting a lot more arm fatigue using this thing. On the other hand, when I look at productivity versus the hand saw, it's absolutely amazing. I've been working this little wooded area a little bit. A couple months ago, I was out here with a Sawzall just doing the ground level stuff. About as far as I could reach with a Sawzall, you know, like up to about 7 foot high or so. Just to get this where I could walk through here, because this wasn't even good for foot traffic. You couldn't walk through here. And I then worked on it with a little hand pole pruner, but that you know, that's a little fatiguing, and I'm a big guy. I mean, I can work. And so I came back with this thing with the extension. I started working more trees. Like this is a big healthy pine tree. I had not touched this before, and in less than one P105 battery, I did that whole tree and the one next to it, and started the next tree. And I've been working on a couple other trees over here, and then the battery finally went. But it's amazing to be able to work out here with that much reach. I'd like to get another 7 or 8 feet up on that tree. I'm going to bring a ladder out and probably do that. But I'm not making any noise. I mean, the birds are chirping, the eagles are cawing, the wind is blowing in the trees. It really makes chainsaw work pleasant. I gotta say, using these electric saws, I've been using some other electric saws and evaluations this weekend, and it's really easy to deal with all of this stuff when it's electric. I don't have the smell, I don't have the splatter, I don't smell like fuel, my ears aren't ringing from this shit or all sweaty and screwed up from wearing hearing protection. You don't need hearing protection with these things at all. You know, if you're in anything that's kind of a remotely security conscious situation, you get to hear everything around you when you're using electric saws. Not a problem at all. I've got really good reach. I'm saving so much money on not having to hire a climber or go get climbing equipment and get up in these trees myself. I'm saving so much money that if this saw were to burn up tomorrow, it was worth 150 bucks. There's a no-lose situation with this thing. I'm glad I bought it. I'll give honest reviews on a lot of Ryobi stuff, and I'll tell you right now, their gas-powered chainsaws are garbage, absolute garbage. Wouldn't own one. This little electric tree pull saw, absolutely amazing. Got the 8-inch bar. I could set it on 8-inch round pieces of these pine trees, and it just goes right through them. I mean, I don't even have to get it going right ahead of time. I just set it on that branch, pull the trigger. Sometimes I'm holding my arm at full extension to be able to get at some of these, and I just kind of fall it toward it and lean it toward it. So I'm literally cutting one-handed because I'm reaching as far as I can with the one arm. And then of course, because of the cantilever balance situation, with the handle at one end and a chain at the other, it's a little heavy when the branch gives way, and it's fallen down with the branch a couple of times. You just kind of pull it clear, let it go. It's not hurt, not bad, really good to go. Trying to salvage some apple trees with it, and on the apple trees, because of the size of the trees and everything, I don't use it with the extension. It's a little bit too ungainly with that situation. But with these pine trees, like this one, I'm going to get a ladder. You know, see how we got these dead branches. It's fire hazard stuff. We're going to get that out of here. That lower stuff. But normally it would be a major production to get a climber up there. It's a safety hazard. He's got spikes that he's climbing in trees with. They can damage a tree. Right now we're just getting good clean cuts on everything. I'm getting a lot of this dead stuff out here. Again, this hasn't been touched for decades. And for a forestry management tool, especially in a park-like setting or a nice neighborhood where you don't want to make noise, you don't want to degrade other people's quality of living with a bunch of machine noise, absolutely highly recommend this thing. And so that's going to end the evaluation here. I know it's been a long series of videos. They're chopped together. Hopefully they make sense. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments section. No, I do not work for Ryobi. I just buy their tools at Home Depot. I do evaluations on them, and every once in a while somebody loans me a tool and says, yeah, go ahead and make a video. That isn't the case with this. I own it. I'm glad I own it. Good piece of equipment.